And by the way, when you have that level of talent, that level of a gift, I should say, you don't have to match clothes ever. You don't. And he never
care.
does.
I already hit record.
Oh, you did.
Yes. Hi. Surprise.
A very candid smile.
Yeah. Welcome to our channel.
Is that Halloween themed? Do we have a Halloween themed show?
Super Halloween. No, not at all. So we're actually reacting to a song called Little Blue, which doesn't sound scary, by Jacob, is it Collier? During one of our Diamond meetings, Joy, one of our lovely Diamond members, was really pushing for Jacob, and we've had many requests. We're like, all right, let's do that. And you said you're familiar with, is there songs that you know, or?
I've just seen him around. He's pretty much everywhere, and I think he's a modern day genius. I think he's ridiculously talented. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is where we're headed then today.
Yes.
Let's jump in. It's first time to react to him on our channel here.
Yeah. So before we do, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell.
Yeah. I like the
bell. Just try to keep it fresh, man. Just try to keep it fresh.
Also, please be sure to click on the link below where you can buy us a coffee, help support this page, or even become a silver, gold, or diamond Thronely member like our friend Joy. You can also check out Throga.com to learn more about your voice and the 7 dimensions of singing with our online vocal classes. All right.
Yes, indeed.
Let's jump in. Here we go.
Oh, is he playing guitar in this one? Okay. Yeah, he's a multi-instrumentalist, plays everything. He's a virtuoso on every instrument.
Okay,
pretty much.
Cool.
He's got a capo on his guitar. I gotta find my capo.
Oh. Yeah, kind of a choir group there.
Little blue, be my shelter, be my cradle, be my womb.
Do we have the same guitar?
Be my boat, be my river, be the stillness of the moon.
You don't have to hear much to recognize his, like, has an incredible, delicate touch. I mean, just very finessed playing in just the little bit he's done so far.
Yeah, and this is nothing. Like, as far as his skill level, yeah, he's just so good. He's just
but it shows up. Like, if you're a fantastic musician, you can do something relatively simple and somehow make it sing better than how you normally hear it. So I'm already picking up on that. Like, I've heard, someone like you who plays, like, Imagine, right? Like a simple chord progression, something simple, but it's like when I play it, it sounds like me playing. It's just like, it's disgusting. it's very clear he's not a pianist. But
no, it's true.
Yeah, when you play, it's just like the finesse. You know where to put to lean on the velocity in certain keys, and just there's a feeling difference when you have a great musician that plays an instrument. You can hear that already.
Yeah. Keep going. This is interesting. Yeah.
If I could, I'd go with you to a place I never knew. In your eyes, so dark and open, there's a light that leads me back to you. 'Cause you're not so far away. I hear you say you'll never walk alone. Singing, don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. You're gonna find a way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way. Little blue, be my anchor, be my light, my compass star, be my darkness, be my danger, be the strings of my guitar. Little blue.
All right, little pause. One more. I'm not going to pause it too often. There is a brilliance at large here.
I wouldn't even say this is his first instrument either. Like he's I feel like he's known more as a piano player, and he's
really
playing this thing. Yeah, that's the thing. This is like a secondary or
oh my god,
third level thing for him, and it's so like, yeah, he's a savant. I mean, it's just so easy for him. The music is just being channeled through him, and yeah,
flowing. And
talking. Oh, real quick. Also, going to your point about making something sound good, I think this guitar. Okay, this is not a great guitar. Okay, this is like, I like it, but this is my like throw around. This is just that he's using this live and he's making it sound amazing.
Yeah, it sounds like a $10,000 guitar for sure.
Yeah, it's just like $500 or something, $600. You know, it's like nothing special. It's
right.
The fact that he's making it sing like that is incredible.
Amazing. And I'm hearing not so much in this last pass of, I guess would be that verse. I feel like I heard it more in the first verse. His melody stayed in a consistent, I think, a slightly more predictable melodic phrase in terms of like the same key or something like that. But the chords underneath, I had no way of knowing what was coming. It felt like there's like a river of chords flowing underneath a relatively simple melody. The second verse is more complicated.
I mean, overall, it is a very simple song. That's what I was saying. Like, you haven't heard anything yet as far as his, you know, and I love this. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't, you know, I like a simple song. But yeah, it's pretty. It's in E flat. Da da da. Goes to the 4 chord. Da da da. You know, goes to the 6 chord. Da da da. You know, it's pretty in the box. But he does something. I don't know if it's the first chorus or like a post chorus or something. He did something very interesting. I want to revisit that.
Little blue, how I love you. Something strong, something true. Leads me back to you.
Oh my god.
'Cause you're not so far away. I hear you say.
That's what I'm talking about.
You'll never walk alone. Singing, don't be afraid.
Does your brain hurt trying to hear everything he's doing?
It would take me a minute to break that apart because it's definitely not obvious. Some of it's, you know, like it's quiet, so it's hard to pick up, but those are not your run of the mill chord changes.
No.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hear that section just one more time, and then I'll keep going. But his vocal here.
There's a light.
Yeah, even that.
Leads me back to you.
I didn't go back far enough, but
you're not so far away. I hear you say you'll never walk alone.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, and then he goes back to the E flat.
Don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way. Don't be afraid of the light. It's alright. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way.
Yeah. This might be unrehearsed too. Like this part.
I have a feeling it is. This is all captured in one take, this entire masterpiece.
Yeah, exactly.
Singing, don't be afraid of the dark in your heart. I'm gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your find your way, find your way.
Even those arrangements he's doing right now are not easy, and he's doing it in real time.
Don't be afraid of the light. It's alright. You're gonna find your way to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're gonna find your way, find your way, find your way, find your way.
I mean, just the dissonant things going on, which are perfect. Flat major 7. God, you know what that section reminded me of? So I just started watching Queen's Gambit again.
Thank you.
Right.
Beautiful.
Queen's Gambit was brilliant series.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a scene, watch the first episode last time, there's a scene where she's basically playing, you know, she's 9 years old, 10 years old, and she's playing like the high school, like 10 people at once.
Right.
And she's just so ahead of the game that she can do that. And that's kind of what he's doing. Like he's singing, but then also simultaneously orchestrating and remembering which pitches, well, he can hear it too.
Right.
But to be able to like say, okay, here you have to raise a half step, you have to, you know, lower a full step or whatever, go up a minor third, whatever he's doing. And it's not like your run of the mill choral harmonies. It's not just like the basic triads. There's intricate intervals going on there. There's minor seconds. There's crunchiness going on.
But the crunchiness never crosses like that line of just being, you know.
No, it's perfect crunch. It's good crunchiness.
Yeah, it's not. It's never. Yeah. There's
crunchiness is done the right way. It's brilliant. It's a great thing. Everybody loves that, and knowing how to resolve that dissonance to something that's not.
It's more of like a feeling of suspense than like anything jarring. Like in jazz, there's a lot of jazz chords of just like, that for me, like that crunchiness line can get crossed. I'm just like, okay, that just it took me out of the melody or the feeling of the song initially. And sometimes it's just an improvisation accident or intention. But here, all of that dissonance, that crunchiness you're talking about is just so suspenseful and healing. Just his presence in his musicianship is so strong. I have to go back myself and listen to his voice more. It was a top line to the melody that just felt all connected, and the lyrics were just, there's just something so beautiful about the entire experience listening to that.
Yeah, and I think for me in general, his voice kind of takes a back seat just because he's so gifted as an instrumentalist, and it's not it's not a top shelf voice, and I think it's a matter of taste with that tone, but it's got a very unique sound. It's got
a little it's a little
very round, very low.
It's kind of it's like conversational, but has that choir vowel placement kind of thing happening at the same time.
He did sing out more in this one than I've ever heard him.
Okay.
That
was awesome.
He was actually like letting go, because it's usually a little more restrained from what I've heard. So that was really nice to see him let loose as a vocalist too.
That projected tone, his it's just effortless access into head voice. So he took what he has and he just painted the picture exactly as he imagined it. And I have no doubt that was live, that choir obviously knew the chorus, but they didn't know where that bridge was going entirely, because there's always tells. Like, they were truly responding to his movement, because someone in that choir, if they know where they're going to go there first or exactly as his hand moves. And there's always this very natural delay and cadence taking place. It was just so interactively delicious throughout that whole thing.
Yeah,
wow.
No, to me, he is a musical channel of whatever you want to call it, the divine something, some greater intelligence. He is just channeling that, because that's
amazing.
That's not just a talent. That is savant level.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it, And by the way, when you have that level of talent, that level of a gift, I should say, you don't have to match clothes ever. You don't. And he never does. He never does.
Is that his thing? Like, he just kind of like wears.
He always wears mismatched.
It's like Einstein with the crazy hair. Just like, there's something about that
never
level
of hair either.
Something about that level of genius is just like, these things are just like petty, like whatever. It's not what it's about. And that interaction reminds me too of what's his name? Don't worry, be happy. What is
Bobby
McFerrin?
McFerrin? Yeah.
Yeah. He would do a lot of crowd interaction, crowd play, just like layers, and had like just some really cool. He would do more like not beatboxing, but like rhythmic things with his mouth, with the choir going kind of thing, which I always thought was super cool. I mean, clearly he's doing that as well.
Ben Folds does that too. I think Jacob just takes it another level of sophistication with this, because his harmonic sense is so advanced. And actually, there's a great video too of him kind of talking about like some of the choices he makes chord wise. And you could take a very familiar, I think he was doing Hey Jude or something,
Okay.
And he was saying, you could do a whole bunch of things to it, like. Whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
But he does stuff like that all the time, and it can make the familiar totally new and different and fresh. And
I feel like it doesn't have to be planned in advance for him. I mean, it's just this real-time response to the moment in what he's doing.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Let us know what to do next. Give us some suggestions. We'll try to pick something that's new for Johnny as well. Great suggestion. Thank you, everybody. We hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you all again soon.
Thank you, guys.